All right, guys, here's a look at lesson 2 from unit 3 that we did in class today on Thursday, January 14th. We started by looking at our learning targets, watched a video on claims and supporting evidence, and then we're working on the evidence note catchers. So let's go ahead and take a look at our opening. In the previous lesson, you worked with the painted essay structure. In this lesson, you will use the same structure but evaluate how it changes when applied to writing a literary argument. The learning targets for today: I can gather and evaluate evidence in order to make a claim for a literary argument essay about whether Cal should leave school to find Pop. I can plan a literary argument essay about whether Cal should leave school to find Pop. I can provide kind, specific, and helpful feedback to peers. All right, let's go ahead and get into the collaborative literary arguments evidence charts. So one thing I want to point out, this note catcher and this next essay are focused on a different question than the letter. So the focus question is, should Cal leave Challagi to find Pop? We already read Two Roads and know that Cal does leave Challagi to go find Pop. We are going to be doing this so that we can gather evidence, make a claim, and compose an argument essay. So everyone is expected to make a copy of this collaborative literary argument evidence note catcher, and I will talk you through it. Okay, so this note catcher is meant to be collaborative because you were meant to work with some of your peers. And I will tell you how that went and what you need to do to catch up. So the focus question, should Cal leave Challagi Indian Industrial School to find Pop? So there are two positions here. You either agree that yes, Cal should leave school to find Pop, or position 2, no, Cal should not leave school to find Pop. And then in groups, I had students with similar opinions on the position here, whether Cal should or should not leave school, working together. You only need to complete one side. So whichever position you take is the one side that you will complete. And for that side of the note catcher, you need to provide a reason, evidence for that reason, and reasoning, which is explaining it, putting it all together. So, for example, you could say that Cal should leave the school to find Pop because Cal doesn't really like Challagi anyway. And our evidence, I have some evidence here where Cal complains about his blisters from all the hard work at Challagi. Cal talks about the punishments for making mistakes during drills and marching. Cal refers to the so-called education at Challagi and that most teachers don't teach. And putting that together, our reasoning is that Cal never wanted to go to Challagi, but he did it for Pop, and he was displeased with the education and discipline that he received at the school. We also said that Cal had a vision of Pop getting hurt, and that we had evidence for that, and that Cal has had these visions before and trusts them, and so he decides he needs to react and go save Pop. A third reason, Cal misses Pop and wants to be with him. We have evidence from throughout the book that Pop and Cal are the only family they each have. Cal was very sad when Pop left him. He waited anxiously to hear from Pop. He kept and reread the one letter that Pop sent. So you need to get 3 sections of reason, evidence, and reasoning completed for one side of this note catcher. We will continue working on this tomorrow if people want to get back in groups.